Okay, so to begin with, tell me your name and tell me what school you go to.
So my name is Minh Long, and I go to middle school in Tam City.
Okay. For part one, I'm going to ask you about education. Can you tell me what is your favorite subject in school and why?
So I prefer subject science because I think that I'm keen on physics and other science and like, other science subjects. And I also prefer subjects that requires like that have like a lot of things that you have to remember. Like it's kind of different from math because math you have to calculate like numbers and things, and I don't like it to be that complicated. I think I like it to be like more simple and easy to remember.
Okay. How important is education in your country?
I think in the country, education is pretty important because in Vietnam, I think that some people, like most people, I think they have to work as like either, like for example, like a food vendor, like then I think, and I think that isn't like really a good source of income, like a source of money. So I think that so I think education is important because it allows you to it opens you to more opportunities, and also it might give you a better chance on getting a job that have a more stable income.
Okay. Do you think online learning is as effective as traditional learning and why?
I think online learning is not as efficient as traditional learning because learning online, I think it is there are a few disadvantages, and like for example, if learning online, it solely depends on the internet. So if the internet is like down or is at a bad quality, then I think you cannot learn online. And but while traditional learning, like when you go to classes, it is more direct, and it's also there's like no disturbance at all.
Okay. What skills do you think are essential for success in education?
So I think skills that are essential um, in education. Is it? Okay. Can you repeat the question?
Sure. What skills do you think are essential for success in education?
So skills that I think that are essential that are I think mostly is just speaking, because speaking skills I think it gives you confidence, and by that I think if you have more chance, like for example if you're applying for a job, then it would be easier for you to stay calm and to not panic. You're applying for a job, so speaking skills are more important.
Okay. And here is your question for part two. You will have 1 minute to prepare. Please write on your own paper.
has influenced me is actually a teacher from last year in my school. His name was Curtis, I believe, and it was his first year in middle school, and he teaches English as a second language. So he have a very unique style of teaching us. Like for example, he allows us to use like devices for going online and playing some games that could help us in grammars and also writing as well. And he teaches us a lot about writing mostly, like for example discursive and narrative writing, and also teaches about grammars and different vocabularies that we can use in our exams and tests. That's it.
Okay. How do you think education will change in the future?
So I think that with the current situation, I think that um, like online learning, like using electronic devices will be more popularized because of like different applications that we can use to keep track and also complete our assignments, and also different chatbots. I think that could help us fix our work, not to cheat or anything, to help us fix and improve our work.
Okay, what role do you think technology will play in education?
I think technology will, in the near future, I think it would be a pretty big role, since as I've said before, students would be able to use devices for online learning to access different applications for like extensions and different works to do.
Okay. In your opinion, should education focus more on practical skills or theoretical knowledge?
I think that can you repeat the question?
Yes. In your opinion, should education focus more on practical skills or theoretical knowledge?
I think that we should focus more on practical skills, because I think it is more important in the future. It's more future proof, as you can, like for example, in job applications, I think it would be easier for you to keep focus and prepare for interview and stuff like that.
Okay. How can education systems better prepare students for the workforce?
Can you repeat the question?
Yes. How can education systems better prepare students for the workforce?
I think the education system, I think they can create like different extracurricular like activity for students, and also extra classes for students if like students want to participate in them to further improve their knowledge and also prepare for examinations.
Okay, all done. Thank you.